Hi everyone, my name is Alex. Today I'm going to be trying the Naturium Multi-Bright Advanced Serum. This product retails for $24. This is a new multi-bright serum from Naturium. If I'm not mistaken, I think this may be a revamp, which completely different from their previous multi-bright collection. I think they utilize tranexamic acid in that product. I know they have a tranexamic acid brightening product. This serum complements their milky toner, which I have previously tried. This product utilizes some AHA exfoliants, looks to have equal parts balancing and milky ingredients along with some chemical exfoliating and balancing ingredients. So I'm excited to see how those translate in this formula. This product is vegan, cruelty-free, fragrance-free, alcohol-free, and comes in recyclable packaging. They utilize a lactic and glycolic acid blend along with L-arginine blended with allantoin and babusiol. To check out the full ingredients, you can click the link in the description to go to their website. Also left the full ingredients in the description as well. Big things we're going to be looking for include, does it cause any sensitivity? I'm not going to necessarily be looking for long-term benefits, but I do want to see what I notice and how it compares to some of my other favorite brightening and chemical exfoliating serums and treatments. I also want to see with this product what finish it leaves, how often do I feel like I can use it. As for anything else, I'll be continuing to do check-ins, so I will see you all in the next check-in. I'm here to give you all a quick check-in. Also, my first impression with this product. Love to do these with AHA products. They can cause some initial stinging, cause some initial sensitivity. I am personally not the biggest fan of glycolic acid and lactic acid. I love mandelic acid. This is a great blend though, and it is really effective at treating discoloration. So I get why Naturium utilized this. I'm interested to see the texture, which it's kind of what I was expecting. Very similar to their multi-peptide serum that was a little bit more rich. That one was more moisturizing, while this just gives like kind of a watery glow to the skin. It's really moisturizing, which is great to complement an AHA style product. I do actually know of something that I'm going to be comparing this to. Peach Slice's Discoloration Moisturizer. Even though that's a moisturizer, it has a very similar gel kind of texture to this. This has a few more added ingredients, but the Peach Slices is a better price point. So we will just see if I feel like the serum lives up to what I'm hoping it will. No stinging or sensitivity going on the face, which is really nice. I am a more experienced active user, and I would recommend listening to skincare experts when it comes to determining how often you should use this. My personal dermatologist said when I was getting into skincare that I needed to start once a week and build up from there. As I'm rubbing this in, I'm experiencing just a little bit more sensitivity. Not bad, just normal for glycolic acid. I would actually trust it a little bit less if I didn't experience just a little bit of sensitivity. Not that really doesn't define anything, that's just my own skin. I usually experience that with glycolic acid. I feel like effective concentrations that I've seen with me, I experience just a little bit of initial stinging, especially because I'm not used to using that ingredient. Obviously results will translate as I continue. It leaves a really nice finish, not too heavy. Definitely feel like it could be more intended for drier skin though. It's something that I want to see if the moisturizing ability is enough to counteract the dryness that can come from some of these actives. I'm going to continue using it. I do feel like I am only going to use it once a night, maybe once every other night. I do feel like it would layer well with their toner because there's no real contradicting ingredients in that. I like that they blended those ingredients really well to mesh well together in a routine. I'm not sure I'm going to use this as often though, just because that's just how I use personal AHAs. I don't like to overdo it. That is the ingredient that my skin does not tolerate the best. I like to be a little bit more mindful when I'm incorporating AHAs in my routine. It leaves a nice lightweight finish, not too heavy, more water gel texture. So I'm interested to see what that continues to do for my skin. So I'll see you all in the next check-in. I'm back to give you all my final thoughts on this product, a really gentle chemical exfoliating serum that I feel like is really designed for any skin type. This product really caught me by surprise because when I was looking over the ingredients, I wasn't sure if a glycolic and lactic acid product would work as well for me. At least for my skin with glycolic acid, it's been hit or miss. Lately especially, I haven't been able to use that in as many formulas because my skin has just been a little bit more sensitized to it. With that being said, this serum proved that wrong and was a really gentle encapsulation of a complex AHA treatment I feel like would be effective not only for brightening the skin, but also helped with some skin texture and promoted regular exfoliation of the skin in a more hydrated and nourishing way, which I really enjoy. Additionally, the fact that they are able to sell this for such a good price point is impressive to me. Though you don't get a ton of this product, I feel like the value is really beneficial. I personally found 2 to 3 times a week was the sweet spot for me. AHAs are one of those ingredients that cause a little bit more sensitivity for me, and I found that it was an effective way to use it without experiencing any sensitivity. I tried using it every day during this trial, just a little bit much for my skin. You can use that if your dermatologist recommends it, or you get expert advice on that, or you know your skin tolerance and you're able to tolerate it that much. For me though, 2 to 3 times a week was perfect. This was a great way to exfoliate the skin without causing any excess sensitivity or dryness to the skin, and it provided wonderful benefits. I feel like their encapsulation of the formula was really impressive, made it more of a hydrating and gentle approach that I feel like may be more tolerable for the more beginner active user, or if you are more advanced with actives, you could still turn to this product for a more gentle alternative. I personally prefer to go for more gentle AHA style products like this because my skin just tolerates them better. Like I said, I was expecting to experience a little bit of sensitivity or dryness or anything from this AHA product just because of how my skin has been reacting to those ingredients lately. I can confirm that this was a really gentle, moisturizing, beautiful, luxurious feeling option that I feel like would be tolerable for any skin type, but specifically more combination to dry skin. I feel like you will find it most beneficial because unlike their milky toner, this did leave a little bit more of a hydrated finish. I personally love that because AHAs have been known to be a little bit drying for me, and this was a beautiful moisturizing option that I feel like is more needed on the skincare market. There are so many options out there. I do know that Peach Slices has a discoloration moisturizer that may be a more budget-friendly alternative if you're not willing to invest in this, but honestly, they have different technology and I see a reason for both products. This product is still a great price point and I would see myself reinvesting in it because I saw really wonderful benefits within the first couple of weeks of using it with texture, with brightening up some discoloration. There were a lot of different skin concerns that I feel like benefited from this product, and it also didn't break me out or cause any acne. I always worry about that with more moisturizing formulas because sometimes even if it is a chemical exfoliant, they can use some ingredients or it can be a little bit too much for my skin. That was not the case with this whatsoever, and I was very glad about that. It's been leaving my skin looking and feeling more glowy. Now that I've tried both products, I feel like I can talk about this collection as a whole. The Multi Bright collection from Naturium is a really great hydrating and nourishing duo that I feel like would be tolerable for any skin type. Really dry and combination skin would benefit from both products the most. I like the toner for its more lightweight approach, and I like the serum for its more moisturizing approach to a chemical exfoliant. You can use these together. I feel like they blend perfectly. And with this product, I feel like it is going to show better results over time, but I did get some more instant benefits with moisturizing my skin, with regular exfoliation. Glycolic acid with me has proven to show a little bit more instant benefits when it comes to texture and how my skin feels after I wake up. I use this 2 to 3 times a week at night, and that was the perfect sweet spot. Peach Slice's Discoloration Moisturizer may be an option to look into if you're looking for a more budget-friendly and moisturizing AHA treatment. Doesn't have the same technology as this, but still could do the job if you're looking for that. This is a wonderful option though. I would repurchase it because of how gentle and skin barrier friendly it was, and how it didn't cause any sensitivity with me, especially at a time where I've been experiencing really bad sensitivity from AHA exfoliants. So I would 100% recommend it as a more gentle moisturizing option. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it and you want to see more like this, make sure you subscribe because I post new videos every week. I will see you all in the next review.